Shalom, Israel. It's going down. It's that time again. Come join us at the 49th annual Passover.
Shalom, Israel. My name is Officer Natsai of Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started on 1 West 125th Street and all of New York under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. If you heard the rumors are absolutely true, man. You understand? We're going to be having the 49th annual Passover in Yonkers, New York. You understand? Under Commander GEN.YAHANNA, hosted by Commander GEN.YAHANNA under the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. It's going to be on 2nd Hudson Street at the Grand Roosevelt Ballroom. You most definitely should be there if you're from the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians only. You understand? Make sure you be there, man. If you're in the South, if you're in the Caribbean, if you're in South America, wherever the hell you are on this earth, man, if you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you should be at the Lord's Passover, which is the only Passover authorized on this earth. You understand? By the Lord, which is going to take place at Yonkers, in Yonkers, New York, at 2nd Hudson Street. You understand? At the Grand Roosevelt Ballroom. Make sure you be there, man. You understand? Because we're going to be turned up in there, man. Make sure you be there, man.
Come on, March 30th at sundown. All Israel is invited for the 49th annual Feast of the Passover, brought to you by Commander General Yahanna and the I.S.U.P.K. So you better not miss it. Shalom.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brakatah to all my brothers. Shalom Yahushua Alatham Hashem Yahushua to all my sisters. It's the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying? And today's class wanted to bring out how the Most High is Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians God only, not the God of everybody else. And Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians should join together. You know what I'm saying? Embrace the racism and embrace Black supremacy. You know what I'm saying? And separate from all of these other nations. Because the Lord, He only chose you. Right. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be above everybody else on the face of the earth. Right. You're not supposed to be joined to everybody on the face of the earth. You're not supposed to be following after the customs and cultures of everybody else. Right. Just because you was destroyed in slavery by the white man for over 400 years is not an excuse for you to serve all of these other gods. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have this knowledge passed down from your ancestors, from your forefathers. You know what I'm saying? But they sinned against the Lord and went into captivity. But now it's time for you to wake up to the truth. Wake up to your true God, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this class is about today. Go ahead with the first scripture.
Come. Amos 3:1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you.
Hear the words that the Lord spoke. Hear the words of the scriptures, man. Open up your eyes. Open up that understanding, man. Understand these scriptures. Understand that your God is not the white man. Right. It's not that white homosexual Jesus in your Christian church. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to understand. Go ahead.
O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families on the earth.
The Lord said He only knew you on the earth. He only knew Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Out of all the families, out of all the tribes, out of all the people on the face of the earth, the Lord only knew Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
Why you think Black people are suffering in every way imaginable, every way possible? It's because the Lord only knew you. The Lord only chose you. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be serving the Most High. You ain't supposed to be serving the white people. You ain't supposed to be comfortable in your slavery in America. That's not you. You supposed to be loving your brothers and sisters as yourself. Right. You ain't supposed to be committing crimes against each other, hating each other for no reason. You hate your brother every day. You see your brother every day and hate him. But then you got the nerve to say you married to Jesus, and got the nerve to say you love the Most High when you can't even see them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you hate another black man every single day. Black folk, you need to change that about yourself.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying? Go ahead.
Therefore,
could you read that over from top?
God. Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
The children of Israel is you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You are the children of Israel. Want to know why? How we know that's true and that's a fact? Is because the curses in Deuteronomy chapter 28 only fits you, man. You are only ones that are called by bywords. You're only ones that's called niggas, spits, wetbacks, and coons. Right. You're the only ones that's called that. That's how we know you the children of Israel. The reason we know you the children of Israel is because you the only ones who were taken into bondage by way of ship. You were sold to the highest bidder, to your enemy. That's how we know it's you. That's how we know blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying,
your whole family, every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian family at that time went into slavery. Your aunts, your aunties, your nephews, your uncles, your mama, your daddy, your brothers and sisters all went into slavery together as a family. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is pick up the scriptures and read. This word was given to you by the Lord, man. These scriptures is your history. You need to pick it up and read it. You need to come and get some life to yourself. Stop walking around like a zombie in today's time. It's time for you to wake up, because the punishment and death is going to keep raining down on black, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The sooner you wake up, the better. Trump is not playing. He's going to build that wall. He's going to get rid of all the Hispanics and Native Indians, and he's going to put you Negroes to death if y'all don't come together like y'all supposed to, like the scriptures say. Go ahead.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
The Lord only knew blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Go ahead.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Because the Lord only knew blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you're the one that's going to be punished.
Right.
You're the ones that's going to be shot down unarmed by the police. You're the ones who's going to be suffering and dying in the ghettos. You're the ones who's going to be called by bywords, niggas. You're the ones who's going to lose all your culture and customs in America. You know what I'm saying? You're the ones who's going to be trying to get them food stamps on Section 8. Your women's going to be aborting babies. Y'all going to be the number ones in AIDS and HIV. Y'all going to be the number ones in abortion. Y'all going to be the number one people killing each other, your own brothers. It's going to be y'all. Y'all are going to be cursed.
Right.
Because the Lord only knew y'all. He didn't know nobody else. He didn't know no damn Africans, Asians, Arabs, white people. They're not in the Lord didn't know them, man.
Right.
They're not in the covenant. They're not the ones who the Lord gave the law, statutes, and commandments to. Go ahead.
Can two walk together except they be agreed?
Are you agreeing with the slavery and the death that the white man's bringing to you? If you're not agreed to that, why are you trying to save a white man or an African who sold you into slavery? Why are you trying to do that if you're not agreeing with him? You're trying to walk with him and save him and kiss up to him when he's the one who's destroying you and murdering you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Grab Deuteronomy 7:6.
Come on.
The white man All of these other nations are consulting together on how to murder and kill you. Why you think blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians don't have a seat in NATO? All of them come together and agree on terms on how to keep you destroyed and suppressed in America. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the one who drive American economy. If every Negro, Hispanic, and Native working in American, ran business in American economy, then the economy will fail and fall,
Right.
and be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
The Lord said blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are a holy people. Go ahead.
Unto the Lord thy God.
A holy means separate. You're supposed to be separate unto the Lord. You ain't supposed to be trying to join Wakanda.
Right.
You ain't supposed to be trying to join the white man in his Hollywood, in his movies. You ain't supposed to be trying to join his education systems. You know what I'm saying? That's the main reason why you destroyed now. Because you trying to come into his culture. You trying to join his culture and leaving your own behind.
Right.
You trying to worship his God. You worshiping him, a white man.
Right.
And leaving your God behind. The Most High protected you and saved you multiple times. But you just forgot. Seeing. You forgot how the Lord saved you out of Egypt. But it's time for you to remember. That's why the Lord said, remember the days of old, man. Never forget. Never forget slavery. Never forget the slavery in Egypt.
Right.
That's why the Passover is so important. We celebrate the Passover so Negroes don't forget what the Lord did for us in Egypt. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
The Lord chose blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Why do you think we number one in the arenas?
Right.
Basketball, we number one. Football, we number one. We was number one in golf. I don't know what happened to Tiger Woods.
Right, right.
But once a nigga joined golf, we was number one. Boxing, we number one. Blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? The Lord chose you. That's why you see so-called black people, Hispanics and Native Indians doing so much greatness on the earth. We so talented. We can sing the best, dance the best. You know what I'm saying? We the funniest. Turn on that comedy. Comedy Central, man. Because we're the salt. We're the salt of the earth. What you use salt for? You're gonna have some bland, disgusting food if you ain't got salt. Why you think white people can't cook? Because they don't use salt. They don't got the flavor that you got, black man, Hispanic and Native Indian. You are the Lord's chosen people. Go ahead.
Con.
From the top.
Con. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
You are a holy people. You better than everybody else. How great will we be? How bad will we be if we knew that? You know what I'm saying? We'll be moving stuff out the way. Because the Lord will protect us. We will come back into the law, statutes, and commandments. The Lord chose you to be number one, not number 10, the last. You ain't supposed to be the tail, black man. You're supposed to be the head of everything. Head of your household.
Right.
Head of your children. Ahead of this society and world that we live in. You know what I'm saying? You are supposed to be that man. But you ain't going to be shit until you come into the law, statutes, and commandments and start serving your true God again. Go ahead.
That's right. The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
The Lord chose you.
To be a special people.
You special. Best pop, lock, drop. You know what I'm saying? You got the best moves, man.
Right.
You are that guy.
Right.
Because the Lord chose you to be. Go ahead.
Unto himself.
The Lord chose you for himself. He chose you to be separate. You are not supposed to be bleaching your hair yellow like these white women.
Right.
You are not supposed to be bleaching your skin. You know what I'm saying? Be you. Be the special person you're supposed to be. Be the chosen nation that you're supposed to be. Go ahead.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's racism right there.
Right.
That's in the scripture. The Lord is racist. The Most High is racist. It's right there. He chose you to be above everybody. Why you think people hate y'all so much? They hate y'all with a perpetual hatred. They can't stand y'all. Y'all don't do nothing to them, but they always seem to hate you. Why is that? Because they know y'all the Lord's chosen.
Right.
Even in your worst state, every nation wants to be just like you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all just got that flavor about y'all. That's because the Lord made y'all that way. But you ain't, you're worthless to the Lord if you're not doing what he told you to do.
Right.
You sitting there letting that Christian pastor tell you the laws is done away with. That's like you saying to hell with your own God and going to get a false God. That's like you worshiping the phone or worshiping this right here, this bottle. You worshiping idiotic things that's not saving you. That's killing you, man. You worshiping a white man for what? You worship white people, then turn around and get shot dead in the street by a white man, by an officer, choking you out in a jail cell, choking your children's brain in that education system, designing them and engineering them to be coons, to hate their own people. That's what the school system is. If you really want to see somebody brainwashed, see a so-called educated black man going to college with a master's degree. That's a brainwash. He got his whole spirit taken away from him. Right. Trying to fit into this society. Trying to fit in so the white man will love him for once. But let me tell y'all something. The white man ain't never gonna love you and continue to destroy you. Right. For profit. That's right. Go ahead. It's profitable for these heathens to destroy you. Because if they don't, you're gonna be number one. You're gonna be the head honcho. You're gonna be the boss of the earth. Under the Most High in Christ. Go ahead. From the top. Come.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Grab Malachi 1 and verse 3. The Lord chose you to be a special people unto himself. The Lord chose you to be number one, be the best. Yet, in the scriptures, it tells blacks, Hispanics, they number one. And they burn the book. They burn the Lord's words, man. They throw it in the trash. That's self-hate right there. Right. That proves that you have Stockholm Syndrome and white supremacy has prevailed. If you throw away the Bible and burn the Bible and try and love white people, then you are a white supremacist. I don't care what color you are. Right. That means you hate yourself. That's right. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. We come out on the corners every week and tell black people they the best goddamn people on the face of the earth, and they reject us. That's right. They reject their true history, their true culture, their true language, their true swag, man. They don't want to be number one. They comfortable in the lifestyle that they live in. below everybody else.
Right.
They get spit on. They get shot up in the Christian church. They get molested and raped. But they okay with that lifestyle. They okay with crack being sold in their community. They okay with so-called black on black crime. They okay with abortion. They okay with the genocide of black people. It's ridiculous.
Right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, y'all need to come back together, man. Come back to the Lord. Come back to your God. Come back to your protection, your life. The scriptures say, go not into the ways of the heathens. Don't choose the ways of Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of that culture. Go ahead.
Malachi chapter 3, verse 1. 1 and 3.
Yep. Come on.
Malachi chapter 1, verse 3. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons.
Salaki. 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
Yep.
Malachi 1 and 1. The burden of the word of the Lord.
Go ahead.
The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord.
How is that a burden? The Lord says multiple times that he loves blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's it. How has that become a burden to black people? You want to know how? It's because once you say that, then a white man look at you sideways, like, what you say, nigga? I think y'all scared, man. I think y'all scared of white people. I really do. If you wasn't scared, then why would you have a problem with saying you the best? The Lord loves me, and that's it.
Right.
You should be proud of that. That should not be a burden to you. The Most High God said he loves you. The Lord that brought you out of Egypt, out of captivity after captivity, who protected you. You know what I'm saying? How is that a burden? It's because you're afraid of your enemies. Black people need to get that backbone back. You all bowdy and gangster and ride or die against a nigga, but you ain't ride or die against a damn your enemy, a damn white man. An Asian can choke a black woman out in his store, and black men don't do shit but sit there.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to get y'all backbone back, man. Go ahead.
I have loved you, said the Lord.
The Lord loved Israel, Indians only. Go ahead.
Yet then hast thou loved us.
The Lord has loved you over and over and over in the scripture.
Right.
But you say, why the Lord? It don't seem like the Lord love us. Because we in every ghetto, suffering and dying, trying to scrape for a dime in America. You're trying to feed our kids. You know what I'm saying? We struggling, man. Trying to keep our lights on. Trying to pay the rent, pay the bills. We trying to live. But we just always seem to do is die. Why is that? Because you cursed in America. Because of all of that hellish condition that you in. You say, wherein has the Lord loved you? Keep going.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord. Yet I love Jacob.
The Lord loved Jacob. Who is Jacob? The father of the 12 tribes of Israel. The father of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
The Lord loved you, man. And who is Esau? Your enemy. The one that you were sold to in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
That's right.
The Lord loved you and hated that man, hated Esau, hated their whole race. They don't have room for repentance, man. But you wouldn't know that if you didn't read, if you don't read your history book. If you don't read your salvation, you wouldn't know that. You'll continue to be a slave and be destroyed in America. Keep going.
And I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Uh-huh.
Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished.
You grab Psalms 147 and 19.
God.
At one point, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians was ruling the whole world. During King David's time, it's ruling. But what happened? If Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians was ruling the whole world, then what happened? What happened is that you started sinning against the Lord.
Right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You said to hell with them laws. You said to hell with not eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You said, I'm about to pick up this rock called Mecca or Allah, and I'm about to start loving this white Jesus and serve white people. That's what you said. And for that, you're in hell. You are suffering and dying in hell right now.
Right.
Hell is a condition. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Con. Psalms 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
He showed his word unto Jacob. Jacob's the father of 12 tribes. 12 tribes is Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The Lord showed his words, his judgments, his commandments unto Israel, unto Black people.
That's right.
He did not deal with nobody else. Is that not racism?
It is.
Is that not Black supremacy?
It's also in that scripture as well.
You know what I'm saying? Is that not Black supremacy?
Right.
Is that not the same thing that Trump is doing in the White House right now? He said, I'm making a wall. I'm getting rid of all of these Hispanics. I'm getting rid of all of these Muslims and Arabs. And pretty soon, I'm going to get rid of these niggas too. Just take away them food stamps. And they going to die. That's what Trump said.
That's right.
That's white supremacy. And in these scriptures, in the King James version of the Bible, there is Black supremacy in there.
Right.
The Lord, the Most High, Yahweh, said he only dealt with you. He only dealt with Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's what the Lord said in the scriptures. Tell me that's not love right there. You got the nerve to say, where has the Lord loved you?
Right.
All he doing is showing you love.
That's right.
The Lord is waiting for you to repent, waiting for you to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna stay no wicked nigga serving up dope and crack to your grandma and the Lord save you and put you on top. That don't make sense. The only way for Black people to get out of the hell that they're in right now is for them, one, to come together, two, to serve the Lord. In one spirit, one body, man. Go ahead.
He hath not dealt so with any nation.
The Lord has not dealt so with no other nation.
And as far of his judgments, like it. And as for his judgments, they have raised ye, the Lord.
The Lord has not dealt with no other nation. So where is these Negroes coming up with the notion that Christ came to save everybody?
Right.
That Christ came to save the whole world. Every person on the planet. That's not in the scriptures. And that's not the spirit of the Lord, man. There ain't no such thing as no spiritual Israelite. You're not grafted in. Just because you call yourself a Jew and stole our identity does not make you a part of the covenant.
Right.
Or none of that. The Lord made his covenants. That's why I said covenants with black people. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. So I can read that one more time from the top.
Done. Psalms 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He that not, Slaki, he hath not dealt so with any nation.
He did not deal with no retarded ass African sipping cow ass.
Right.
Lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He ain't dealing with them. Didn't the Lord bring us out of Egypt? When the Egyptians Africans?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Didn't he kill the firstborn son of all of them Africans to get us out?
Right.
It ain't there a scripture that says the Egyptian women ain't like the Hebrews, the Israelite women?
Right.
It's a difference. It's a distinction. We are not, just because they brown skin and got melanin don't mean they are Israelite.
Right.
Just because we brown skin and got melanin don't make us a damn African. It's simple. Stop being simple-minded and saying everybody come from Mother Africa. You know what I'm saying? Wakanda this, Wakanda that.
Right.
What they call that stone that they had for power?
Kobo stone?
No.
What's the stone?
Ain't no power in that.
I don't know what stone.
You know, Ubranium or something like that.
Oh,
what's it called?
Damn. You saying it? You're close, but I can't remember the name. But I know what you're talking about now.
Ain't no power in no rocks. Okay.
Right.
Stay away from the rocks.
That's right. All black people. Shit.
All of you niggas. Stay away from them rocks. Okay. And them crack rocks.
Right.
All kind of rocks. Stay away from them. Okay. It's not for you.
Right.
Unless you're trying to bash a white man's head. I mean, that's the only use I could see. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord chose you.
Right.
Why you think, okay, all right. If black people, Hispanics and Native Indians was Africans, why ain't y'all eating people like they do in Africa?
That's a good question.
Why don't y'all put plates in your lips,
right,
and drink blood soup all day and every day like they do? Why don't niggas in the hood cut up albinos and eat them talking about they magic? Why don't you do that? Because you're not African.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Grab Romans 9:13. The way you know you're not African is, for one, they ain't over here getting you up out of here. If you was African, they would have took you out already.
Right.
It's been many a times where the African leaders said, I'm trying to save my people, not them niggas over there. Even in that Wakanda movie, they said they don't want all your little nigga problems. They don't want nothing to do with you, man. Go ahead.
Come. Romans 9:13. As it is written.
As it is written in the Old Testament, the Lord been done told you plenty of times that he loved you and only you.
Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
There is love and there's hate in the Bible.
Right.
Don't let these Christians get you confused, man.
Right.
If God was all love, then hate's right there. Hate's in the scriptures.
Right.
It's right there, clear as day. The reason why you don't know is because you don't read. You don't read the scriptures. You let your homosexual pastor tell you he's all love, because his homosexual behind is all love.
That's right.
He wants to love everything and everybody on the planet, so he wants his God to be all love. But the God of the scriptures is not all love.
Right.
Our God is not all love. And the scriptures say the Lord is a man of war. Is there love in war? Is there not killing and death in war? You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Go ahead.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then?
One thing I do want to point out is Jacob himself turned into a whole nation of people.
Right.
Esau turned into a whole nation of people. So if Jacob, his whole nation was loved, that means Esau, his whole nation is hated. The whole nation of Edomites, aka the white man, aka the Caucasian, aka the caveman, is hated on the face of the earth.
Right.
By the Lord. It's in the scriptures. Go ahead. That's racism right there.
That's right.
That's black supremacy right there.
What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God?
I want to make a shirt that says, "My God is a black supremacist."
That would be dope.
That'd be dope. Real dope. I want to make that shirt.
Right.
Go ahead.
What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid.
There ain't no unrighteousness with God. It's a reason why he said he loved black people and he hated white people.
Right.
It's a reason for that. Did you read verse 4 in Malachi?
No.
So did you go back and
That's what. That's cool.
I believe I put that in there for a reason. No, is it Amos 3?
Amos.
Amos 3?
Yeah, we read that.
Could you grab? We read verse 3.
No.
Could you grab both, please?
Come on. Which one first? Amos is first.
Yeah, try Amos. Amos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a reason for that. The Lord chose blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians not because you was the most in people, not because you was the biggest nation of people. The Lord chose you because, I mean, he chose you. You was the fewest people. Don't the Lord have the right to choose a certain people that he loves more than another? That's like you making a vase and a bowl. Wouldn't
Right.
you love a bowl more than a vase?
Right.
I mean, for eating, would you eat out of a vase? Would you eat out of a vase? Or would you eat out of a bowl?
You already grabbed that.
Which one? What does it say?
Continue to walk together.
Oh, yeah. It's Malachi, verse 4.
24. All right.
You know what I'm saying? You make one bowl, it's a doggy bowl, and then you make another bowl, it's a bowl for food, your food. Which one you gonna like more?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you can look at that. To grab that real quick. The Lord chose you, man.
All right.
Go ahead.
24.
Mm-hmm.
Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
I don't think that was the verse.
That's what. 4 and 1.
Now just grab 2nd Ezra 6 and 54. You know what I'm saying? The Lord chose blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians because we was the fewest. You know what I'm saying? Another way you can know that black people and Africans aren't the same people. So you look up Ham. You remember in the flood, Noah had 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Ham is all them damn Africans. Shem, we are Shemitic. We're not Hamitic.
Right.
You can look that up. You know what I'm saying? Do a little reading in your life. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be force-fed knowledge. That generic. You know what I'm saying? Read books for yourself. All of these scriptures we're bringing out, we tell you where it is so you can read it for yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can learn the truth on your own. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra 6 and 56. As for the other people,
54.
54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
Adam, so it is said, you bring that black supremacy to a white man, and then or a Christian, then they're gonna try to tell you, well, don't we all come from Adam? This and that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't we all from Adam? That's what they're gonna tell you. But you're gonna pull out your apocrypha, because this red book, or you can get a King James 1611. The apocrypha is in there, and you can go to 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 54. Go ahead.
Come, of him come we all.
We all came from Adam. Go ahead.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Every race on the face of the earth came from Adam. All this also the people that the Lord chose. The Lord chose a specific people out of all of them nations. The Lord chose and separated a specific people. You know what I'm saying? Them people were supposed to be separate and above every other nation that also came from Adam. Go ahead.
All this have I spoken before thee.
The Lord said it. Go ahead.
O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
The Lord made the world for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Go ahead.
As for the other people.
As for all of them other nations, all of them white people, all of them Asians, all of them Africans, all of them, you know what I'm saying, Arabs, all of them. Go ahead.
Which also come of Adam.
They also came from Adam, just like us, but they are not chosen. They are not separate. They are not holy. They don't have the covenants. They don't have the promises. They don't have nothing from the Lord. Go ahead.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
They are what?
They are nothing.
They are what?
They are nothing.
They black people's God?
They are nothing.
They, you know what I'm saying? They are the number one people?
They are nothing.
That they supposed to be saved?
They are nothing.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't supposed to get nothing from the Lord. They supposed to be the garbage that we walk on. Go ahead.
But be like unto spittle.
What is spittle? That loogie that you spit out of your mouth every winter when you got the sniffles. They are that disgusting thing. Go ahead.
And has likened the abundance of them.
All of them together are nothing. And what else are they?
Liken the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
That last little drop in your little water bottle, or that last little drop of wine out of here that nobody cares about. That's what they are.
Right.
That last little drop you can't even get out the bottle. You can't even get the drop out the bottle to begin with. That's what they are. They are nothing. You're gonna toss them to the side. That's how the Lord feels about them. Like this. Like, can't get them out. Oh well. Don't care. Throw them to the side. You ever got done drinking that little pop? You do this and shake it up and hear that little sound in there? You know what I'm talking about? That little sound you hear after you're done with your pop? You throw it away. There's nothing. Go ahead.
Read from the top.
Come on.
2nd Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
Adam was the first man that was given the law, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
Of him come we all.
Everybody came from Adam because the Lord saved Noah, who was from Adam. Go ahead.
And the people also, whom thou hast chosen.
And the people also, whom thou was chosen, Noah had 3 sons, and everybody on the face of the earth came from them 3 sons. Go ahead.
All this have I spoken before thee.
The Lord Ben done told you this. Go ahead.
O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
The world was made for the people that was chosen. Go ahead.
As for the other people.
And all throughout the Bible, who is the chosen people? The children of Israel.
Right.
Hispanics and Native Indians. And we can prove that it's blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We can prove that. Go ahead.
which also come of Adam.
So these people that also came from them, go ahead.
Which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
Nothing. Go ahead.
But be like unto spittle.
They spit.
And hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Keep going.
And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing.
They have always been scum of the earth, nothing, bastards, spit, loogies, nothing. They're dogs. Christ said it himself. They are dogs, man. They are nothing. They are the poodles taking the little crumbs under the table.
Right.
Them crumbs we also care nothing about.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Have begun to be lords over us.
Now these dogs, these disgusting people, they're not even a people to the Lord.
Right.
They're a no nation.
That's right.
They have begun to rule over niggas, rule over the Lord's chosen people, rule over the Lord's special people, elect people, rule over the Lord's number one nation, rule over the Lord's chosen. These dogs and heathens began to do that. They began to rule over blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Now you want to be just like them, not knowing you're supposed to be better than them.
Right.
When I go outside and look at how black people is acting today, you look like a heathen to me, because you doing everything that heathens are doing. You keeping all of their customs, their cultures, celebrating all of their holidays. You know what I'm saying? You will sell me out and cling on and love a white man before you love me. You sell your own brother out. You kill your own brother. You will assist in the murder and downtrodden of your own people.
Right.
Go ahead.
Come and to devour us.
Black women especially assist on the white man devouring and destroying black men. You assist in the eradication of black, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
Child support. You know what I'm saying? Planned Parenthood with all the abortions. And then you get in the Christian church and say all the laws is done away with. That is destroying us. You assist in our downfall, man.
That's right.
You allow some damn dogs to rule you. Ain't that something? You allow the slaves to rule you. They the slaves. You not a slave. You're not supposed to be a slave. You're not supposed to be a homeborn slave.
Right.
You're not. You ain't supposed to know what it's like to pick cotton. You ain't supposed to have that in your history, man.
That's right.
Go ahead. But
that's it.
You insisted on loving another nation. Grab Deuteronomy 32:8. You insist on loving another nation. You know what I'm saying? You insist on joining America, trying to be prosperous in America, join the white man's education system, give up all your black-owned businesses so your dream could come true. You allow Martin Luther King to march you into Washington, D.C., to the White House, just to join white people, to give up your whole livelihood. Black people, Hispanics, and Native Indians was doing just fine being separated from them.
Right.
Go ahead. Deuteronomy 32:8.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 8. When the Most High divided the nations.
The Lord divided every single nation on the planet. You ain't supposed to be joined with everybody on the planet. America is not supposed to exist. Why do I say that? There is not supposed to be a melting pot of nations together in one society. Everybody's supposed to have their own land, their own inheritance, supposed to be separate. You know what I'm saying? Especially blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Go ahead.
When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance.
Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians supposed to have an inheritance. You have a land, a culture, you know what I'm saying, a history of your own. You have that. But once you join the white man, once you sinned against the Lord and got taken into captivity, you lost all of that. Go ahead.
When he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bonds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
When people say, aren't we all from Adam? You're supposed to know that the Lord separated the sons of Adam.
Right.
Separated the sons of Noah. Separation is all throughout the Bible. Black supremacy is all throughout the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Why you think white supremacists only want to be with their own people?
Right.
They Christians too. They read the Bible. They know the gist of the scriptures. They know that they're supposed to be separate. They ain't supposed to be joined with everybody. They know that, at least.
That's right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you're supposed to know that too. You're supposed to know that the Lord is a separatist and a racist. Go ahead.
John. For the Lord's portion is his people.
The Lord's portion, the Lord's slice of the cake is supposed to be blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The Lord's piece of the pie is supposed to be blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Go ahead.
Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Jacob, aka blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, aka Israel, supposed to be the Lord's inheritance.
Right.
You're supposed to be separate for the Lord. You are the Lord's temple, man. That church ain't got nothing to do with the Lord. All that Christian church got to do with is the white man. Because that's the God of the Christian church, is white people.
That's right.
The Lord of the scriptures, the Most High, has nothing to do with them. With that Christian church of yours. That Muslim mosque of yours.
Right.
Ain't got nothing to do with that. Go ahead. Keep going. Wait, read that one more time from the top.
Time. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bonds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
You're supposed to be separated on your own, in your own land,
right,
together with your own people.
That's right.
Grab Zephaniah 2:1.
Sure.
You're supposed to be separated from all of these nations. You ain't supposed to be eating jambalaya full of shrimp, filleting that catfish, frying up that pork, eating hog maws, pig feet, and all of that garbage. You're not supposed to be doing that. Because you're supposed to be separate, man. You got laws, statutes, and commandments. You look at black people today, and they are moralist people. They are no people. They have no morals. They aren't together. You know what I'm saying? You on the outside looking in as another nation, you gonna hate these people. People will hate y'all, man, because of how y'all acting. Y'all
right.
acting like a people. Killing each other. What other nation you see out here just murdering each other for no reason? I mean, you got the mafia and all of that. Actually, that's what I think black people are trying to be. You know what I'm saying?
The mafia.
Mafia and rigatonis and all of that nonsense.
Yeah.
But when are you going to come back to your own culture? We waiting. The Lord is waiting on you. You want to get out of hell? You want to stop suffering? then the only way is to come into the I.S.U.P.K under Commander General Yohanna. That's the only way. That's
right.
the only way you're going to get out of this hell that you're in.
That's right.
All right?
Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together.
You're supposed to be gathered together, coming back together with your family, man. Coming back together and loving each other again. Fighting for each other again. Warring for each other again. Fighting for what's right. You ever heard of that? Niggas is not fighting for what's right no more. They fighting for what could satisfy them. They're trying to prolong themselves. They ain't trying to prolong their nation. You're not an individual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? White people, they do whatever it takes for their nation, man. You should learn from that. You should not be appalled by white supremacy. You're supposed to learn from white supremacy and develop black supremacy. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that can destroy white supremacy. I don't know how long it's going to take for black people to realize that.
Right.
They need to ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Con. Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together.
Come together, black people. Go ahead.
Yea, gather together. O nation not desire.
You trying to gather together with everybody, but everybody ain't trying to gather together with you. Why you think you the one who's suffering and dying in the hood? You ain't got everybody, all of these other nations in the hood. So they in their own neighborhoods. But they taking it and leeching from your community. They taking all the dollars from you and putting their kids in college with it. They taking all your money in the Christian church and buying themselves jets.
Right.
They not fixing your community with that money. Everybody is against you. But when you gonna come against them and fight for your people, join your people together?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ox and the ass know they home, but you don't even know you're home. You don't even consider that you the number one top people. You don't consider that you the greatest nation on the face of the earth. You don't even consider that your whole race is better than all the other races on the face of the earth. If a nigga learned karate, he'll kick the shit out of Jackie Chan and out of Jet Li. You know what I'm saying? Black people couldn't excel at every single thing. But when you don't excel at keeping the law, statute, and commandments.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Grab Jeremiah 10:2. Oh, sure. You're supposed to be. You're supposed to want to preserve your own life, the life of your people. You ain't supposed to be trying to preserve all of these other nations' life over your own. That's called self-hatred, Stockholm syndrome, the whole nine. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 10:2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Don't learn the ways of the heathens, aka his holidays. Don't learn his ways by worshiping that white Caesar Borgia in the Christian church, aka white Jesus. Don't learn his ways into doing that. Don't y'all know the KKK members was Christians? There's tons of pictures on that. Why do you think they burned crosses in your lawn?
Right.
Hanging you from crosses.
Right.
And trees. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
The Lord told you, learn not the way of the heathen. You're supposed to be separate and above all of that. All right? And that's the whole gist of it, man. If you want any more information on the scriptures, if you want to come together with your brothers and sisters, man, come to the I.S.U.P.K under Commander General Yohanna, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the Passover 49th annual Passover. You know what I'm saying? Yonkers, New York. 2nd Hudson Street, Roosevelt Ballroom.
That's right.
$200 per person, per family.
Right.
Get there. You know what I'm saying? If you can't get there, we'll provide you a way to be there, man.
Right.
We'll pay your way. Commanding General Yohanna will pay your way, man.
That's right.
We'll send them soldiers down there for you. Right? And with we got classes all week, Monday through Friday, or Monday through Sunday, all day, every day, 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. 6 to 8. All right. With that, I just want to say Shalom, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Barakatah to all my brothers. Shalom, Yahweh, Shamar, Olatham, Ba'ashem, Yahushua to all my sisters. Shalom, Israel.
Shalom, Israel. It's going down. It's that time again. Come join us at the 49th annual Passover.
Shalom, Israel. My name is Officer Natsai of Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started on 1 West 125th Street and all of New York under Commander General Yohanna. If you heard the rumors are absolutely true, man. You understand? We're going to be having the 49th annual Passover in Yonkers, New York. You understand? Under Commander General Yohanna, hosted by Commander General Yohanna under the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. It's going to be on 2nd Hudson Street at the Grand Roosevelt Ballroom. You most definitely should be there if you're from the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians only. You understand? Make sure you be there, man. If you're in the South, if you're in the Caribbean, if you're in South America, wherever the hell you are on this earth, man, if you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you should be at the Lord's Passover, which is the only Passover authorized on this earth. You understand? By the Lord, which is going to take place at Yonkers, in Yonkers, New York, at 2nd Hudson Street. You understand? At the Grand Roosevelt Ballroom. Make sure you be there, man. You understand? Because we're going to be turned up in there, man. Make sure you be there, man.
Come join us March 30th at sundown. All Israel is invited for the 49th annual Feast of the Passover, brought to you by Commander General Yohanna and the I.S.U.P.K. So you better not miss it. Shalom.